Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penge and welcome back to MMORPG Tycoon 2, and of course we are back in the glorious world of Cupboard Quest. Just before we begin, I have been struck by a very unwelcome cold, so if I do sound a little bit kind of nasally and a little bit croaky, then apologies. Yes, it's because I have a cold that I can't quite shake off, but hopefully it is not too bad. So last time out in the world of Cupboard Quest, we created this area just here. So we bought this area, it is our level 2 area, and this is called Vosoros Valley, and it's a kind of desert themed area. So the idea being that people come over here to begin, they go over to Teapot Town and enjoy this nice sort of little starter area with the Dwarven City and some crocodiles and some fairly basic enemies, and then when they get to level 2 they can wander up here and go into this nice deserty area. So we've got ourselves the little kind of desert outpost, if you like. There we go, look, Vosoros Valley. I do like that little sort of name zoomy in thing. So we've got ourselves this place here. It looks very lovely. It's got some nice guard towers. There's some other structure things going on. And of course, we've got obligatory deserty things. So we've got these pillars, deserty pillars, I suppose. We've got cactuses of the normal type. And then we've got these great big kind of spiky looking cacti things. I mean, that one's not so bad. This one is a little bit more terrifying because it has a sort of a purple thing coming out of it. Also, I can't help noticing that some of our people seem to be in the sky, which is a little bit strange. Hello, people that are in the sky. How are you, Dermark? I don't believe you've got the ability to fly, but okay. Right, I'm intrigued. What's going to happen when we press play? Presumably they are going to head toward the ground. No, they are not heading toward the ground. There's a couple of people here that are traversing the mountain, which is also unexpected. But you know what? That's fine. They're going mountain climbing. We all did that. We played Skyrim. It's absolutely fine. Oh, and they've kind of gone. Are they back down on the ground now? Is that where they are? I don't think they are. I think those people that were in the air just sort of vanished, but that's fine. Okay, right. And then also we've got this area just here. So this is where all the monsters are. So we've got ourselves a couple of areas of monsters. I think we've got ourselves some skeletons over here, then some kobolds, then some spiders, and then some floaty ghost birds. And we've got ourselves our first elite monster. So this here is the floaty ghost bird zone, and that, if I can click on you, is Squawky Hatbeak. Of course it is. So our first elite monster. We have got a few people pointing to, a few quest givers pointing to this to say, go and dispatch this, go and destroy this evil being. I don't know if anybody has headed off that way yet, but yeah, we've got a lot of people over here. A lot of people rushed over to this level 2 area because they were very, very keen to join in and see what it's all about. And yeah, inside here it's kind of like what we've got everywhere else, I suppose. In the other place, some houses, we've got a respawn point, we have a henge. It's very important that we have a henge. There's a giant flower because reasons, and there's the taverns and the inns and the shops and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, look, there's lots of people heading in. There's loads of people heading in. There are all sorts of people heading in here. Now, I have put in quite a few people that frequent either the comment section or the Geek Cupboard Discord. So I've not favorited them or anything. I've just basically put their names in on random people. I just went round and clicked on random things. So I've put a few people in. So, if you're watching this, you might well see yourself walking along the path, or you might well see yourself doing a bit of fighting at some point or whatever. So yeah, they're not favorited, so I can't actually go and find where you are. But I just like the idea of us stumbling across some people that, you might see your name and it could be all very exciting. So what are we going to do today? I think what we need to do today is we need to fill this area in with something, because this is all a little bit sad and barren, and we could do with putting something up here, because this is also a little bit empty and it's a bit of a waste of space. We've got this whole big area just here. I would like to fill it with something, so I don't really know what to put up there. I don't think it's going to be anything particularly, it's going to be nothing huge, but I want something up here, like another little sort of settlement or something for people to travel to, maybe. Another thing we're going to do right now is that we are going to go through and put in a few of these. We're going to put in some landmarks, because I've been wondering why nobody has been coming over to our lovely little Dwarven City, because we built this and it's nice. Look, it's got some dwarven houses, it's got some shops and things, it's even got a bench. I mean, why wouldn't people want to come here and sit on the enormous bench? But nobody really comes over here. So one thing we're going to do, we've got a couple of things to try and encourage travel to our little sort of Dwarven City here, which is being besieged by skeletons, and we need to do something about that as well. We're going to put some landmarks down. So it says there, landmarks can be seen from anywhere in a region and so are useful to guide players to find towns. So that's quite good. And they also provide a large scenery bonus to players who visit them. So that's good. So that will make people happy. Hang on, there's some people. There's some people. Hello, folks, on this really awful path. My goodness, that's a terrible path. Look at that. There were some people in there. Were they hanging around in the little tavern thing? Oh, that's wonderful. So let's put one of these in. Let's get ourselves a clock tower. Oh, right. Okay, they're quite big, and I can't seem to fit that in without demolishing that path that is there. Okay, let's get rid of the path. So let's destroy that path. Away with you, path. And then let us get this in. So now does it fit quite nicely? I mean, yeah, can we put it so we can get the path back round the edge? That would be nice. I mean, it's not ideal that we've got a big hole in the path, but that's fine. Right, so let's put that down. So there we go. That thing appears, which is marvellous. Now, can we get the path back in? Because I would like that path to sort of snap back into place. I mean, can we put it right along the edge of the walls there? Oh, yeah, we can. Yay, there we go. Right, so the path is back in. And we have got ourselves one of these. So now people can find this place. And as it said, there's a big old scenery boost, which is lovely. There's Amar just having a little skip around the newly formed path, which is very good. Also over here, the story of this is that people, the skeleton story, are besieging this city. So that's why they're surrounding it. It's got big walls, but the skeletons are attacking this place. And somebody in the comments pointed out that in scenery and in here, we can place, if I can find it, a catapult. So if we scroll down enough, we should be able to stumble across a catapult. There it is. So there's these catapults. Now, they don't do anything. They're not actually, real catapults. They're not going to fire. They're good scenery items. And it would kind of make sense with the narrative that these things are firing upon the city. So yeah, we'll put a few of these things around. We'll drop a couple of these things around the place. So yeah, we'll drop sort of that in and one over here as well. There we go. So that looks like the skeletons are now besieging the city. It is a bit weird that some of the scenery items are utterly, absolutely gargantuan. I mean, look at that. That is one catapult. That is a skeleton. The skeleton is not even, I mean, is it halfway up one of the wheels? I mean, how the skeletons are going to use this, I do not know. I'm not entirely sure. But there we go. The scenery boost is in. So, I mean, yeah, I quite like that. That looks good. They're sort of around the city. It looks all dramatic. Okay, so now let's go over to here. And let's put one of the landmark things over here as well, because that makes sense. Even though I think everybody knows this place is here, it would make sense to have one of these things in anyway, just because we can. Where can it fit without having to knock everything down? It can fit at the back, just about there. That will do. And the clock is pointing the right way, so let's drop that in. So another one of those goes in, which is lovely. Okay, right, so now people can find their way to this place if they're a bit lost. Is everyone going over here? Yeah, there's a little bit of fighting going on. People are getting XP. Ooh, yeah, fighting going on. Kerner is having a bit of a duel with the kobolds there. Oh, well done, Kerner. Kerner is doing a grand job. Did you just level up a little bit? Maybe you did. You're now a level 3 scout. You are absolutely annihilating those kobolds there. You are making very, very light work of that. Look at that. He's just picking them off. Well done, Kerner. Good job. So yeah, you're going home to log out. Well, you've had a pretty productive day, have you, Elbert Norman? So, analysis, you're avoiding your spouse. Okay. That's very good. Okay, fine. So, Elbert there is avoiding his spouse, okay, by playing Cupboard Quest. Jolly good. Lots of people over here. I mean, this is rammed. This is rammed full of people. What we might do is, as well, let's get ourselves under the tavern, because Cupboard Quest is used, I mean, yes, okay, there's lovely scenery and there's monsters and there's places to go and things to do, but mostly people seem to be using it as a kind of social tool, which is absolutely fine. In fact, if we look in here, yeah, so go 294 achievers, 249 killers, 386 explorers, which is good because that's the second most popular, and 662 socializers. So that's quite a lot of social people. So yeah, they use it for a nice social purpose. And the taverns there, it says players like to socialise with other players. Taverns serve as a social hub. So maybe we should put down some more taverns as well. Also, let's check these thoughts. The scenery is nice. I like this town. It's a shame we can't figure out which town that is, but okay. It's too crowded here. Okay, that's interesting. I like Agsdead and I like Kaich. I assume they're other people, are they? I don't know who Agsdead and Kaich are, but clearly they're nice folks because people like them. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of a crowding issue, but only in terms of people's opinions, not actually technically yet. Anyway, I imagine that at some point we will start overloading regions and we'll have to deal with that. Okay, so yeah, let's get a tavern down. Let's put another tavern down. We've got one just, in fact, where are we? There, on the corner. Let's put another one down here. Can we get another one here near the respawn point? That would be good. Can we actually get that in without knocking everything down? Yes, we can. Okay, let's drop that in just there. So there we go. That's another tavern, which is lovely. Okay, right. So we've got these, these basic things in. Another thing that we're going to do now to try and get stuff moving around, to get people moving around the map between the different areas and stuff, is something that has been suggested in the comments section. And this is that we can string together the quest givers. So we can have one quest giver over here in the main sort of area of Teapot Town in the starting place. That quest giver can point to another quest giver over here and say, hey, you should consider going over there and talking to that quest giver, and that quest giver can then say, oh, go and kill a load of stuff or whatever. So that's what we might do as well. There's an awful lot of people migrating this way. Look at it. It's brilliant. Although this place is still very, very busy indeed. This place is still very, very popular. So how about, let's go down to NPCs. Let's get ourselves another quest giver. Right, so let's drop them down. Now, I think they do get a bit mobbed, don't they? As soon as they appear, look, there's just dozens and dozens of people just crowding around them going, hello, hello, can I have some quests? No, right, we want to click on the quest giver. Okay, so here. So you're telling people to go to the crocodile zone and kill some crocodiles. Marvellous. And go and have a little look around. Okay, let's add a new quest and let's get a new target. So let's get a new target to go up here and talk to you. Maybe talk to you. Now, what do you do? I can't remember what your quest thing was. Let's have a little look. So what quests... Oh, no, not you. What quest are you doing? Kill some floaty ghosts, floaty ghost birds. Go and do that. So some scenery. Go to the shop. And go to Squawky Hatbeak. So that's the big elite monster. And defeat it. Okay, so that's doing some stuff. Oh, Dave's logged out. Cheerio, Dave. Okay, and then what's this quest giver telling everyone to do? Go to the scenery, go to the shop, potion shop, and scenery. Right, that one is very much tied into sort of going around the town and getting some easy XP from, doing some sort of role-playing type stuff. So how about we have another quest giver? In fact, there's another one there. Is this you? You're the killy one. You're the one that's basically telling everyone to go and kill some stuff. Okay, let's go back over here then. So we've probably got another quest giver over here. You'll do. So let's get you to have another quest and new target. Come over this way and go and talk to that one there. Go and talk to that quest giver and get some quests from them, which will then lead you over here to go and fight some monsters. I think it might also be wise to add another respawn point down here near our Dwarven City. Because if somebody does come down here and try to take on the skeletons and they die, they're going to go back to here. And that's not too bad. It's not too terrible a thing. But they might just want to respawn here near the nearest kind of settlement. So it would make sense to put it over this way. So how about we have a little path going out this way, and then we put the respawn point over here somewhere, and we'll surround it by like trees and stuff to make it look, sort of like a cemetery might be. It's kind of out the way a bit. So let's get ourselves the actual thing down. So let's put the respawn point in. So we'll drag that over. So pop that just there, and then we want to surround this with some stuff. I'm going to put a path in as well, as near as we can get to it. So there we go. And then, let's get some scenery. Let's just drop some of this stuff in. I mean, it'd be nice if we could have some smaller trees. But of course, when you try and put a tree in, they're all absolutely massive. So I don't think we can get any kinds of trees in. Yeah, the trees are all fairly big. Right, okay, so that little cursor was somebody switching that on, which is marvellous. I mean, what can we put round here? What can we have? I mean, we could have some stones. So let's put, I don't know, a couple of big sort of rock things around the place. That'll do. What about that one? Which one's got the sort of spooky writing on? Yeah, that's got some mysterious writing on it. And then we just have to put these things around the place, I think. Some sort of giant... Oh, no, that's small. Oh, that's a small thing. We can have that. There's a little tree type thing just there. Okay, yeah, we'll have a few of these things. So we'll just sort of drop a few of these little kind of plant things round. I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah, they're lovely. Look, they're little kind of fun things. We'll just drop some of those around this place just to give it a bit of atmosphere, a bit of colour. So like that. Is there anything that looks suitably sort of spooky that we can put in on the way over? I mean, yeah, that looks quite good. I mean, it's massive. It's an enormous, big sort of hanging lamp type thing. But yeah, that looks quite good there. I don't think anything else needs to go down there, does it? No. Okay, that's fine. Do you know what? We could put a log in there as well. Let's just drop a log there. There we go. Right. So that's a little sort of respawn point, which is good. So I've got that in, yeah, just in case people get a bit annoyed us coming to over here if they're trying to fight the skeletons or whatever. Yeah, I do feel like the crocodiles have got a bit of an easy time of it. Nobody really comes down here. Maybe it's because the path doesn't kind of come through. Maybe we're supposed to make it so you can easily get to the crocodiles. I don't know. We'll do that, look, and see if putting a path in has helped in any way, shape or form. I mean, I don't think it will, because people could just walk, then have to stick to the path. But okay, right. That's that done. So that's good. Now, another thing we're going to look at as well, we're just going to go through here, because we've got, is it that one? No. Is it grid? No. Is it reports? It's here. Okay, yes. We're going to go and do some of this. So currently we have 155 positive buzz and 14 negative buzz. Now, that's not too bad. But 14 people, or I suppose it could be one person complaining 14 times, I guess. But we've got 14 reports of negative stuff going on. And down here, there are some experimental things that we can deploy because, you know, the game is in early access and all that kind of stuff. So we can hire and fire developers so they can activate newly built buildings and fix bugs. And we can hire and fire game managers so they respond to support requests and deal with troublemakers. So, I mean, that's something we've not even looked at yet. There might be people doing cheating, which is just all sorts of terrible. So let's get ourselves a few of these. Now, I don't know how much they are. So developer can deal with bugs. So, yeah, we've got ourselves a few bugs, so known unfixed bugs, 9 of those. So we could hire another developer for 500 money now and 100 a day. Okay, let's do that. Let's get another developer in. So that's fine. That's not too much money. So hopefully the 2 developers can then start working on these bugs and things. And then we'll have the same here for game masters. They only have 50 a day. Number of trouble tickets, 38. Tickets handled today, 41. Okay, right. So let's get that done as well. Let's bring them in. Now, I'm looking at this. Those numbers aren't really coming down. I'm wondering if they do hours. I'm wondering if they actually work proper hours. Oh no, hang on, the number of trouble tickets just went down. I just thought maybe because it was 2:38 in the morning, they weren't going to be at work. But maybe we've got one on the day shift and one on the night shift or something. I don't know. But there we go. So now I've got some more staff. Kind of, you know, at the HQ or wherever we are, wherever our base is, we've got some staff that are now dealing with some techie issues, which is wonderful. Okay, let's now go over to here. I want to set up something over here for some new bad guys. We want a new monster area over this side as well. Because, yeah, I think it's all a bit too empty. No one's ever going to come this way. So we want to get ourselves some new monsters. And fortunately enough, we haven't got any characters to unlock yet. We need to get somebody to level 4 for that. Which hopefully, if we put these new monsters in, that might happen. But we do have 2 monster slots available. Now this is a lot of fun. So we've got the crocodiles, we've got spiders, we've got kobolds, and we've got skeletons. They're classic kind of monsters. We're not going to change those around, so we'll leave those as they are. The floaty ghost birds are obviously our own creation. They were bears? I think they were bears, weren't they? Yes, I seem to remember the sort of layout being a bear. So they were bears that we changed into floaty ghost birds. So let's now unlock our next monster. So what are we going to get? It's a bear. The game seems to want us to have bears. Okay, so bears, and let's unlock whatever this is. This is a kindly berserker. Ooh, okay. I mean, it looks a bit like a kobold, I'll be honest. It looks a little bit like a kobold. In fact, I would say it looks pretty much exactly the same as a kobold. It is a kobold. It's the same everything. So, right, I wonder if we can see what they do. 5154 is their stats. 514. Oh, they're right. Okay. They're way stronger. They are way stronger. I mean, which one do we change? I'm tempted to change these. I think let's change these into something that can go in the desert. And what I'm thinking is we can have some sort of like desert barbarians or something. That's what I'm thinking. Like some sort of tribes people. So humans, like kind of raiders that live out in the desert. And what I want is, we'll come back to that in a second. I want kind of a circle of these. In fact, let's get them done now, because while I'm talking about it, we might as well get it done. So where are these sort of deserty pillar things? They must be in here somewhere. There we go. They're probably the tall ones. So I want a circle of these. So we'll have a path connecting here, and maybe one coming in that side and one coming in that side. And then it can meet in the middle somewhere. It can form a circle or something like that. And then, we'll have these going round, and that can be their kind of camp, if you like, of where these sort of desert barbarians are going to hide out. So if we just make a circle of these, we can sort of rotate them round and stuff. So making sure, because we can put other ones in as well. We can put other sort of, whatever they are, desert pillar things in as well. So let's drop a few of those in there, and then we'll have one there. And then we'll just sort of dot a few of these little ones in as well. So one just there. We'll have one there. So a path can come in from there. A path can come in from there. And the path can come in from here. So we'll drop that in there. We'll put in the really sort of short one there. And maybe on that side and just there as well. And then, this needs to be a little bit more sort of closed off. So we'll close that off like that. And do you know what? Let's drop another one in like that. Okay. And we've got one in that side as well. Can a path come in that side? Why not? We'll have a path coming in that way as well. We'll just sort of fill it up a little bit. Okay, now let's get the paths in. So get some paths to come in from this. In fact, can it come in from that sort of way? And it could sort of bend through into the middle. So let's finish that off. And then we'll make the bit in the middle that I'm thinking. So it can just sort of go round the edge. And they can sort of lurk inside here, can these sort of desert barbarian type folks, whatever we're going to call them. The paths are going a little bit strange. Hang on a minute. It's not liking it. The path, was that too long possibly? Okay, right, so snap back to there. And then connect this bit up. Marvellous. And then connect that bit up sort of over there. Maybe it can sort of come by to there. And then that bit can go through here and maybe connect up to there. Okay, lovely. So that's the idea. So we've got 4 ways into this sort of base thing. And then we'll put some more scenery and stuff in there as we get to it. We'll drop in some lovely things. So, okay. So now we want to, let's pause time for a second. Let's pause time just because we've got 2,100 subs. That's pretty good going. That's pretty good going. So let's get ourselves this thing here changed around. So kindly berserker, I'm not really feeling it. I'm kind of feeling like they should be people. They should be humans. Like, I'm thinking raiders is what I'm thinking. That's like a bug. Ooh, that might work well though. Like a scorpion type thing. What's that? That's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. Look, they've got kind of an eye patch and a beard and stuff, and they look kind of raider-esque. I like that idea. Yeah, should we go for them? Go for that face. Right, hang on. A hat. Can we have a hat? Oh, yes. Oh, it's brilliant. I mean, all the hats are great. I mean, then no, that's not barbarian enough. That hat there, or that one there, possibly. I mean, can we make that the tiniest bit? Oh, that just makes it. Oh, okay, right. Hang on. It can be like that, and then let's bring it down so it fits on your head quite nicely. Okay. Right, okay, I'm happy with that. Your stance, can you stay still? Can you be idle? There we go. That's much easier. Oh, it was quite hard to look at you while you were doing all that walking about. Okay, so we've got that torso. We want to change that so it's not quite as koboldy. I mean, what? Yeah, that's fine. That will do the job just nicely. Or that one, kind of raidery. Yeah, like that look. That's quite good. What are these other things? What's that? I don't know what that is. Not sure. There's something under their chin. What's under your chin? Hang on, can we change your head? What's that white thing? There's a white thing under your chin. What is that? Can we see what that is if we put a different head on? No, unfortunately not. Hang on, can we adjust the head? I now want to know what that is. So up is naught. It's a bow tie. What kind of creature is this? Oh, that's okay, but we can't have that. That goes against the narrative. I wanted them to be barbarians, not weird round, I mean, what, I don't know what that is, round kind of bow tie wearing things, although we probably will put a bow tie wearing thing somewhere else. Okay, hang on, let's bring your head back down to about there, and then go to torso, and we'll change you off of that into something else. Yeah, that's quite dapper. I quite like that with the kind of the sort of shoulder strap thing going round. Tail, you don't need a tail. Arms, I mean, the arms look okay. They're fine. They're good, solid arms. I think. I don't think. Do we need to change the arms in any way, shape, or form? Is there anything interesting? Any interesting arms? Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, let's not have that. No, I don't really feel that either. Nor that. I quite like the that just the bottom ones. I think that will do the job. Unless there's something else with a sort of novelty value to it. Is there anything else? What's that? That's nothing exciting. Is there anything? Ooh, they're quite good. I quite like those. They're good. Okay, hang on. Let's flick through. That looks really odd. That looks very odd indeed. Let's just flick through and see if there's anything interesting that sort of springs out as something that looks a little bit different, just to set them apart from, being just everybody else. Is there anything really unusual that we can get with these? Oh, I like that. They've got a hook hand. I don't know why they've got a hook hand, but they have, and I like it. So that will do the job. They can have a hook hand for a left arm. I like that. That looks good. And they just a regular right arm. Legs, I think they've got pretty much the base legs, but let's just have a look. What other legs are available? Do you know what? Yeah, they probably have big boots, wouldn't they? Because they're walking on hot sand. So there we go. So they look sort of raidery. His head is quite far forward. Can we adjust the position of his head? Can we bring it back a little bit? Oh, then it might have to go up a bit because I think it's sort of wedged into his chest ever so slightly. Hang on, and then up the tiniest bit. There we go. That looks a bit better. Right, apply that just before we do anything silly with it. Okay, right, colour scheme. Okay, let's have them, I don't know, kind of really, they're out in the desert all day. They're going to be, I don't know, really badly sunburnt. So that'll do. So they can look like that. What's this colour controlling? They're eyes, but we can't see their eyes because they're covered up. So whatever. They could have blue eyes. You can't see them. What's this? Oh, this is the beard colour. Okay, let's have this. Let's have a dark, grisly-looking beard. That's the colour of the hook and the horns. Okay. I mean, it's a shame that when you pick a lovely hot pink like this, it doesn't really show as hot as I would like on the actual figure itself. But yeah, let's go for that because that looks funny. Right, now this is the big sort of the big clothing thing here. This is what they're wearing. I kind of imagine them to be wearing sort of sandy looking sort of stuff. So nothing too, that's beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's good. Look at just dressed like that. Okay. I mean, awesome. Something like that. That's a little bit too much, isn't it? Like that look, because they're in the desert. It'll be good for disguising themselves and all that. That can be a bit darker. Have we just done that one? Yeah. What's this one? Oh, that's the sort of the accoutrements that go with it. Okay. They could be darker as well. Oh, is that the eye patch colour as well? Is that the eye patch colour? Yeah, I quite like that. That looks good. I like the fact they've got these sort of nice muted colours and then just these pink pink horns and a kind of hook. I do like that. And then what's this? That's the colour of the thing above the hook. The hook holder on it. I don't know. So yeah, we'll just put that like that. Okay. Right, apply that. So here they are. So here are sort of bearded desert raider, hook-handed guys, whatever they are. Kind of, like sort of desert barbarians. Ability-wise, and then we're going to give them a name as well. So they're not quite done. Also, I think maybe let's nerf them down a bit. So if we auto-nerf them, I think we do get a little bit of recommendation for what we do. So rage comes down. Oh, okay. We'll reject that for now. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Right. Okay. What do we want to call these wonderful looking kind of desert raidery troublemaking folks? There we go. We shall call them beardy desert blokes because that is everything you need to know about them. So beardy because they got beards, desert because they're in the desert, and blokes because they are blokes. So yeah, we'll call them beardy desert blokes. That's very good. Now, in terms of abilities, what can you do? You can do an attack, and you can do a beat down. Okay, so what does attack do? So it doesn't cost anything to activate, and the target health goes down by 1, and then their rage goes up. Now their rage is there's a meter here for rage. So I assume rage means that the more rage you have, the more damage you do. And maybe I don't know how that works. I don't really know how the rage works. Maybe it builds up and up and up, and then when you get hit, you lose your rage down to your base level again. So your damage goes back down. So you get multipliers for sort of avoiding being hit or whatever. I don't know. I'm entirely speculating. But okay, so they have an attack which makes them angry. So they can rage, and they can beat down, which is a self-rage. So they rage so much they actually reduce some of their rage. They use up their anger, but then they cause 3 health damage on their opponent. That's quite good. We'll keep attack. I like that. So yeah, the target takes a bit of damage and they get a bit irate about it. So they start working themselves up. And then beat down actually uses that rage to do quite a big attack. But can we change the name of that? Can we actually change the name? Yes, we can. Okay, right. I know what I want to call this. We're going to call that attack, I Would Like to Rage, which is a reference to Critical Role, the excellent Critical Role, which is like a D&D web series, which is brilliant. And yeah, the barbarians in D&D can rage, and yeah, they say, I would like to rage in that. And yeah, I think that sort of suits that quite well because they are self-raging. So they're using their rage to cause some serious damage on their opponent. So there we go. So that's all that sorted. So, okay, I think they are ready. The beardy desert blokes are ready to be placed. Everything in there is sorted. Okay, so we've got them. Do we want to nerf them or not? What does the nerf say? So rage 1 to 0.9. I don't think the designers are that fussed about nerfing them. So no, we'll leave them as they are. Okay, so now let's move time on again. Let's just sort of tick time on a bit. Okay, let's zone out a new area in here of the beardy desert blokes. Okay, there they are. So let us place this zone down. So it can sort of go around the edge there. Oh, there they are, filling up the zone quite nicely. So here we go. Lots of them just sort of roaming around in their kind of desert walled encampment type thing. And then what I think we'll do is let us drop an elite beardy desert bloke in who can be like the leader of the clan. He can be the leader of this sort of a ragtag group of barbarian desert dwelling beardy folks. So yeah, we'll put you in there as well. So there we go. So we have ourselves in Vosoros Valley these barbarian chaps, and yes, you as well. So a beardy desert bloke. You're called Broken Toe. It's actually quite a good name. No. I have the perfect name for you. Oh, I've got the perfect name. It's brilliant and it's perfect. So there we go. The elite beardy desert bloke of this area will now be known as Bristly Stranger, which is pretty much spot on. That fits the bill very, very well indeed. So Bristly Stranger is one of my very good friends in real life, and also he does do YouTube-y stuff as well. So yeah, go and check out the Bristly Stranger's channel because yeah, he's doing some very good top stuff over there. In fact, do you know what? By the power of YouTube, I have the power to put up a card in this corner somewhere. I think the card's up here in the top right. So I'll put a card up there that links to Bristly's channel if you want to go and check it out, and I would highly recommend it. So yeah, there'll be a card up here somewhere that you can click on and then go to visit the Bristly Stranger. So there we go. So Bristly is in here now. So he is going to be the guardian of this place. So he is their boss. He is in charge. And of course, it does make sense because he's the Bristly Stranger. And these guys are barbarians. They're living out in the desert. He has got a beard. It's going to be a bristly beard. It's not going to be a well-kept, well-groomed beard. They lack, grooming products around here. They lack grooming facilities. So he's going to have a bristly beard. And he's a stranger because he's just turned up to these lands. He's just turned up. He's a mystery. Nobody knows who he is or what these guys want. But yeah, there we go. So it fits. So Bristly Stranger actually works with the story of why these guys are here. Now, this place is a bit empty. We need to actually put some stuff in here. So let's get ourselves some, let's get some scenery items in. Where is it? Scenery. There we go. Let's drop some of these things in. So what can we put in here? I mean, yeah, these things are always pretty good. So, cactus type things. Oh, they're enormous. I forget that these things are just ludicrously vast. Maybe not. What have we got that's down here? I mean, we could drop a couple of stones around the place. That's fine. A couple of mysterious stones. That's not too bad. What else could we put in? What have they got? What's that weird looking thing? Oh, yeah, that. This is the kind of thing that they'd have. Yeah, I don't really know what that is, but it looks kind of tribal and scary. So we'll have one of those in and we'll put another one sort of right down here. And then, yeah, they've got another tribal looking kind of, I don't know what that is either. I'm not entirely sure. Signpost or something. So we'll put that and that in. What else can we put in? Sort of a covered thing. Yeah, why not? Let's put a covered thing in. We'll put that just there. And maybe they do need like a little house or something to live in. So maybe they can have a bit of set dressing. And I'm thinking, yeah, these things are perfect. That looks very sort of desert, desert dweller type thing. So let's put one of those there and then drop another one. Oh, that's like just sort of a platform thing. So we'll drop that in, maybe down. Oh, let's put that there then. There's a bit of room. And then one of those could go up there as well. In fact, let's put a sort of a middle to this area. So there we go. So we've got ourselves some set dressing in. So there's stuff to look at as well. Is there anything else we want to put in from here? Anything else exciting? Oh, and spiky things. Yes, they would be the type to have big spiky things. So yeah, one spiky thing there, another spiky thing there, and we shall drop another spiky thing over there. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Plenty of spiky things around. I don't think they're going to have anything else. Or maybe some barrels or something. Yeah, we'll put a few barrels around because yeah, they've probably got some some grog in there or whatever. They got some beer. So yeah, we'll drop a couple of barrels around the place just to add a little bit of colour. There we go. One there and one there. Okay, so that's pretty good. So they're all now lurking in there. We could do with fleshing out this place as well a bit. It looks a bit empty around there. Let's get us some more pillars. Let's get some more of the deserty pillar things. I don't think it costs that much to put them down. No, it's $10 to put them down. And we've got almost 62,000. So I think it's fine. So we'll drop a few of these round, making sure we don't destroy the paths. So let's just throw a couple of these down. This can be sort of the valley of the pillars or something. It can be like a proper deserty valley type thing. So yeah, we'll throw a couple of these around and then, yeah, just make it look a little bit busier. There we go. That looks a little bit more sort of lived in now, doesn't it? There's more going on there. So let's have a little look what it would actually look like if you were to go in from a sort of a character's eye view. So you're going to walk in from this way. So you're going to see a big, terrifying kind of, I don't really know what that is, but like some sort of centerpiece type thing. I imagine they light a fire in the top or something. Then here are some of our wonderful new people. So our beardy desert blokes, there they are. There's a spiky thing. There's some giant buildings that they live in, but that's fine. And there is Bristly Stranger in the middle there, keeping watch, keeping guard. And yeah, it looks quite good. It's still very odd that everything is weirdly proportioned. I mean, those barrels are massive. They could get it. They could drown in those barrels. The little characters could. But yeah, so there we go. So that looks pretty good. So now we need some quest givers to actually tell people that this exists in the first place. So let's get us a quest giver over here. Let's put you over this side as well. We'll drop you just there. And then, yeah, your whole set of quests can be going to kill stuff. So let's not have that. Let's have a new target over there. Let's not kill 8. Let's have one to kill one beardy desert bloke. Just go in and do a bit of a raid. Then we'll have another one where we want to go in and kill 5, maybe not, maybe 4. There we go, 4. And then we'll have this where we want to go in and kill. Oh no. Change target, new target. You there. Interrogate Bristly Stranger. I don't think interrogating is the same as going and stabbing him and killing him. But okay, there you go. So go to Bristly Stranger and defeat it. Okay, so 1 is go to the floaty ghost bird zone. 3 are come over here and deal with these folks. Okay, I mean, can we do another one of them? Add a new quest? New target. I mean, what can we pick as a target? Select, find my watch, select a new destination. Yes, we can't pick those scenery items. Yeah, just go over there and enjoy the scenery. That's a little bit mean, isn't it? Go and enjoy the scenery. By the way, it's full of loads of barbarian raiders who want to chop your head off. Okay, that'll do. So that person will direct people over into that area. So now we want to make sure that some of our quest givers are actually telling people about that. So yeah, there's a quest giver on this corner, isn't there? What are you doing? Can you direct people over to that chap? Yes, there you go. Deliver a sausage. Go to a shop and sell your loot. No. You can go over here and talk to our new quest givery person. So you can go over there, talk to them. Can that quest giver do anything? Have you got any more quests left? Yes, okay, yep, that one can be new target. Go and talk to them. Search for the town council by going over here. Okay, fine. And then we'll have, there should be another one around here somewhere. There. Have you got any left? Have you got any availability left? Yes. Okay, yeah. Bring me my shoes. Go to shop and sell your loot. bring me my shoes. And you go and talk to them as well. There we go. So now we've got people directing other people, so quest givers directing people to this quest giver, who can then tell people to go over here and do some fighting and stuff. Something else we're going to look at is down in our network level. So, we're kind of removed from the atmosphere of the game and we're more on a technical level. And I misunderstood how we were supposed to use this kind of fiber optic stuff. So I've got ourselves some network cabling going up here, and then the fiber optics is connecting a bit of network cabling here to a bit of network cabling here. And it seems to be working out okay, but people have said in the comments that's not really how you're supposed to do that. How that's supposed to work is you're supposed to connect these main sort of node things together, these uplinks, with the fiber optic stuff, and that means they can sort of switch the broadband between them very, very quickly as it is required, and then everything else just spins off of these uplinks. And that kind of makes sense. I get that. So the game is paused. So let us destroy this thing here. Now, I don't know if we get any money back. No, we do not. We don't get any money back at all. So now let's put in some fiber optic stuff. So, right, hang on. How is this going to work? So can it cross over other bits? No, it will connect that. Okay, yeah, this could be a little bit fiddly. Oh, it's going to be very pricey. Oh, dear me. Okay, this is going to be expensive. And also, yeah, we need to make sure that it does not connect with anything else. Right, so now that is connected. 3,760. Ouch. Okay, fine. So now, so that's connected. So when we press play and time moves on, we should see, I imagine from both ends, because it fills up, doesn't it? It fills up with sort of broadband. It fills up with bandwidth. So there you go. That fiber cable is now full, and it is providing stuff to the two areas, and everything seems to be absolutely fine. Nothing has gone offline. Everything is working absolutely beautifully. Okay. I mean, yeah, these things should be ticking over quite nicely. That junction's quite good. That cable, can we click on that whole cable there? Asden has logged out. Cheerio, Asden. Yeah, the bandwidth in that cable is absolutely loaded. So that's fine. So yeah, we've got no network issues, which is good. Right, I'm very happy with that. Just checking in on how our advert is doing. So it's got 5 days left, and so far our advert has grabbed us 400 users. That's very good. I'm quite happy with that turnaround. That is a portion, quite a big portion. What percentage is 400 of about 2,000? Is that about 20%? Oh, I don't know. It sounds like a good number. And there you go. Another 4 have come in from that website advert. How about we get another advert? The streamer has brought in 35 users. That's 35 users that we wouldn't have had that streamer not been nice about us. So that's good. Let's get a magazine ad. I think they were relatively cheap, weren't they? Yeah, so $3,500, 7 days. If that generates half of that, that's another 200 people that are coming in. And that's got to be a good thing. So let's start that as well. So that's going to last for 7 days. At the moment, nobody has come in. Do you know what? Can we just get our first magazine user in? Let's just see. Let's move time on nice and fast. The subscribers are absolutely flying in. Those numbers are going up. Absolutely great guns. Look at that. 2,250, 2,275. 7 people have come in from the magazine campaign already. That's good. More people coming in from the streamer. More people coming in from the website. It's looking very good. There's even people in the Dwarven City. There's people down here. Hooray! So hopefully some people have come down here and decided to call this home. I would like to think that maybe some people have popped down here. Oh, there's a cursor coming in. Hello. What did you need to do? Yeah, so 12 people have actually named this as their home, which is good. So 12 people do like the Dwarven City. There we go. That's not too bad then. At least somebody down here cares. Yeah, I was a little bit sad that nobody was really paying any attention to it. But yeah, now people are wandering in and having a look around and maybe doing some shopping or whatever. So okay, that's good. Crocodiles, still nobody coming down here to kill these things. Nobody at all. just immune. Nobody cares about the crocodiles. Have you got a quest giver? Nope, that's not the quest giver. You just there. Have you got a quest to go and kill some crocodiles? Yes, you have. And nobody's doing that either. Oh, dear me. How about we get another one here, another new target, to go and kill some skeletons over here as well. Kill 4 skeletons. How about kill a lot? Kill 16 skeletons. Let's have a big quest. So a big, long quest. So, yeah, they're going to have to work for that one. They're going to take out 16 skeletons to get that, but that will pay off. That'll be a big kind of nice XP payoff there. Teapot Town is just so busy. It's just heaving all of the time. I think we might want to put another tavern around Teapot Town as well. There's only one here in Teapot Town. I mean, we did add another one up in the other place, didn't we, in Vosoros Valley? So maybe we'll put another one of those in as well. Let's get ourselves another one of those. So another little tavern can go in. Where can we put this? Maybe on this side. Maybe it can go over here, just as you're going out of the city or the town or whatever it is. We'll put that just there. So there we go. That can go in. And then, yeah, do we need to get some more houses going in? Oh, there's one there. Oh, right. Okay, I didn't see that. Now it's got 3 taverns. You can never have too many taverns. I've just stumbled across a quest giver outside this inn just here, which I guess is a very busy inn because it's in Teapot Town and there's a gazillion people here. And they only had 2 quests assigned. One was to go to the potion shop and weird enough search for a sausage. I suppose it could be an ingredient in some potions, I would guess. And the other one was go to the inn and set it as your new home and then return. So what I've done is I've put another one here to go to the quest giver that's over here near the kobolds. So that might give them some quests to go and kill some kobolds, which might be nice. And then the other quest has come all the way down here to talk to the quest giver outside the Dwarven City. So they might have to go and kill some skeletons or go and kill some crocodiles or whatever. So, they've got choices. They've got now a couple of things which they could do. Yeah, that's a bit weird that person only had 2 quests assigned. But there we go. So we've sorted that out as well. I think the chaining of quest givers is working because there's a lot of people coming over here and attacking the kobolds. The kobolds in this area are looking, there's not many of them left. They're looking very depleted. They're going to be extinct very soon. Yeah, look, people are just picking on them. Yep, you're fighting back. There's Rizmak. Rizmak takes one out. Very good. There's, however you pronounce that, Lysevergil picking on a kobold, and there's another one. Oh, and they just did something that made them go green. Another kobold goes down. So yeah, there's quite a lot of people coming this way and fighting the kobolds, which is great. This is what we want. This is what we want to see. Because, as much as people are going to use it as a social thing, oh my goodness me. there's just so many people. There's so many people over here all chatting about things. I don't know what they're chatting about. You're chatting about flowers. That's nice. You're chatting about twigs. Brilliant. Have a nice chat about that. You're chatting about a house of some sort with a weird kind of trumpet on the front. What was that? What are those curly trumpets called? Ice cream. 2 people. Happy faces. More ice cream. Rugby ball. Okay. Some weird topics of conversation going on, but what, everyone is using it as a nice social hub. Do you know, it might be worth putting a respawn point in the middle of here as well, because if somebody dies while battling one of these creatures, they have got to go all the way back to here, which might be a bit of a problem. And they're not that expensive, the respawn points. They're only 1,000, and they act also as a little point from where our staff can go and do stuff. So the staff pop out of the respawn points with their cursors and go and do administering of stuff. They go and administer cupboard quests. So maybe a respawn point kind of in the middle just here would not be so bad a thing. So let's get ourselves a respawn point. We'll pop it in between those 2 things there because that kind of looks sort of spooky and scary. There we go. So that goes in. Do we want to put anything around this? Have we got anything deserty and small? Because I know everything is quite big. Everything is huge and towering. Yes, some rocks are always a good thing. Rocks are always good around a kind of a graveyardy type thing because it looks sort of spooky. Yeah, that looks kind of spooky as well. We'll drop a couple of plants in. There we go. And I know that thing there as well. And then we'll get ourselves a path and we'll make sure the path leads up to that as best it can. So just about there. There we go. So another respawn point, that's pretty good. So I'm quite happy with that. Right, come out of that. The upgrade button has appeared. Oh, we can do an upgrade. Oh, I don't know what that means. Positive buzz is on 301, negative buzz on 26. That's pretty good. 2,700 subscribers, 901 online. But we can do an upgrade. Okay, that's very, very good. But do you know what we'll do? We will keep that for next time. Because I think what we'll do is we will finish up for now. Because I think we've done pretty well. We've got quite a big chunk of stuff done. And the subscribers are absolutely pouring in. It's looking very good. So it's way more positive than negative. That's great news. This area up here is still a little bit kind of sad and empty. And we never got round to our farming area. We'll do that next time. That will be sort of job number 1 next time. Get a little sort of farming area with windmills and a few more houses. We'll flesh out this city because we've got quite a lot of money. So we'll drop some houses in round here and stuff. And then I think we'll do what the goal up here is telling us. We will go and get ourselves a level 3 region. Now, it could be this one. could be this one. It would make sense for it to kind of be there. So you kind of come through Vosoros Valley and then head maybe that way. But yeah, we'll consider that next time, because I also wouldn't mind getting another level 1 region, because at the minute, you start just here. Maybe it would be nice if you could start somewhere else. So, maybe you could start just here and then work your way over, or maybe just here and work your way in and round. So yeah, that might be quite nice. And I think we might need to get another level 2 region, because I think this is going to be overpopulated at some point very soon, because obviously the longer we play, everyone's going to pour into this region. So all the level 1 people are stuck here. You get to level 2, you're going to come here. This is going to fill up very, very quickly. So yeah, we're going to need to get another level 2 region as well for people to go to, spread out the load of level 2 people a bit. So yeah, we'll look at that next time as well. And of course, we'll go and do this upgrade thing as well, which I'm not entirely sure what that means. Last time we got some points to spend, didn't we? We got some points to spend on, fluff and gibs and whatever it was. So yeah, we'll have a look at that as well. But yeah, we'll finish up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in MMORPG Tycoon 2. And of course, in the world of Cupboard Quest. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. I just want to point out the danger of blasting fire into the face of somebody who has not got any kind of headgear on. Let's suppress the pants off that thing. I always knew hiding on a park bench would be no good. Oh no, it's a terrifying disc thing. The aliens shoot him with such force that he loses his hair, which is just ridiculous.